Hey everyone, and welcome back to our deep dive into Player the series. Today, we are breaking down the absolute emotional roller coaster that was episode 6, part 2. And let me just say, if you thought the tension was high before, this episode took it to a whole new level. So grab your tissues, get comfortable, and let's get into it. This part picks up right after that intense argument, and we find Ploy, our resident confident player, completely thrown off her game. She's just sitting there, replaying Fah's words in her head. One day, you'll find someone you can't let go, and you can just see it on her face, the terrifying realization that Fah might be that person. The game is over, and the real feelings are starting to sink in. Ploy, who has built this entire persona around being untouchable, is finally feeling vulnerable, and it's all because of Fah. Meanwhile, Fah is in her own world of conflict. She's angry, she's hurt, but underneath all of that strength, she's longing for Ploy. She tells herself to stay away, to protect her heart, but she can't shake the image of Ploy's eyes, that mix of pain and desire hiding behind all the teasing. It's that classic battle between the head and the heart. And right now, her heart is screaming Ploy's name. It is so relatable because Uhas and T tried to logic their way out of a feeling that just wanted to quit. Then we get to the dinner party. Oh, the dinner party. The tension is so thick you could cut it with a knife. While their friends are just laughing and chatting, completely oblivious, Ploy and Fah are locked in their own universe. Every accidental touch, every stolen glance feels like a bolt of lightning. You can practically hear their hearts pounding over the music. Fah is trying so hard to ignore her, but Ploy's nervous laughter is the only sound she can focus on. The series does such a brilliant job of showing, not just telling, us how magnetically drawn they are to each other. It's not just attraction anymore. It's an unavoidable force. And that brings us to the kitchen scene, the moment that changed everything. Ploy follows Fah, and the pretense just drops. No more games, no more witty comebacks. When Fah asks, "Why do you keep following me?" Ploy's reply is just devastatingly honest. "Because I don't know how to stop." That one line right there is the entire emotional core of this episode. It's not a pickup line. It's a confession. It's Ploy admitting, maybe for the first time ever, that she's not in control anymore. The player has finally met her match, not in another player, but in a genuine, undeniable connection. The atmosphere is just electric. The camera work, the soft lighting, it all builds up to this one perfect, silent moment. Fah steps closer, her voice trembling as she says, "You're confusing me." And Ploy, just as lost, whispers back, "You confuse me too." And then, it happens. The kiss. It's not rushed or impulsive. It's hesitant, it's hungry, it's terrified, and it's so needed. You can feel years of unspoken feelings pouring into that one single touch. It's the moment the game officially ended and love began. The way Ploy's hand trembles as she touches Fah's face. Masterful acting. It shows us everything we need to know about how much this means to her. But of course, this is a drama, so the bliss can't last. Reality comes crashing back in. Fah pulls away, the tears already forming. "We can't do this," she says, hitting us with that heartbreaking line, "You don't know what you want." And even though Ploy tries to tell her, "I do now," it's too late. Fah is gone, leaving Ploy standing alone with the ghost of their kiss. The door closes, and you can just feel Ploy's world shattering. It's the classic right person, wrong time trope, but it hits so hard because we just saw how right they are for each other. The aftermath is just as painful to watch. We see them both, completely alone in their heartbreak. Fah is by her window, crying as the rain pours down, almost like the sky is crying with her. And Ploy is in her car, gripping the steering wheel, replaying the moment over and over. The symbolism of the rain is perfect. It's like a cleansing, washing away the games and the lies, but also a storm of emotion that they both have to endure. This parallelism, showing them both suffering separately but for the same reason, is just beautiful and tragic storytelling. The next day, the consequences start to ripple through their friend group. The gossip mill is in full swing. People are whispering that Fah is just another one of Ploy's conquests, and Ploy's player reputation, which used to be her armor, is now a cage. She has to laugh it off publicly, but we know she's dying inside. This part really highlights the cruelty of gossip and how labels can trap you. For Fah, it's a struggle against judgment from society, from her friends, and from herself. The show is touching on the very real stigma that can come with same-sex relationships, and it's handling it with so much grace. And that brings us to the final, breathtaking scene of this part. Ploy, completely drenched in rain, is standing outside Fah's workplace. She's not playing anymore. She's not hiding. She's there, completely vulnerable, waiting. Fah sees her from the doorway, and in her eyes you see the entire conflict of the episode. Her heart is telling her to run into Ploy's arms, but her head is screaming at her to stay away and protect herself. The episode ends on that silent, powerful standoff. No words are needed. Their eyes say everything. It's a cliffhanger that leaves us with one resounding thought. This love, now that it's out in the open, cannot be easily forbidden or undone. What a masterpiece of an episode. Wow, okay, I need a minute to recover from that. The performances from both leads were absolutely phenomenal, capturing that shift from playful flirting to deep, raw emotion. This was the turning point of the series, where the player finally learned what it feels like to truly love someone. I cannot wait to see what happens next. What did you guys think of that kiss scene? Let me know all your thoughts and theories in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.